Thank you for gathering with me today. Allow me to direct your thoughts toward a question that transcends mere science, philosophy, and personal introspection. Does the universe we inhabit, this world filled with intricate beauty, order, and mystery, suggest the hand of a designer? Or is it merely the product of blind, indifferent forces? The notion of a fine-tuned universe, an idea that many esteemed physicists now recognize, urges us to probe that question. Yet, as with all things profound, there are arguments both for and against. Shall we consider this together? The fine-tuning argument, you see, is deceptively simple, but deeply resonant. It notes that the physical constants of our universe, the speed of light, the gravitational pull, and the rate of cosmic expansion, are each precisely adjusted to allow life to flourish. Tinker with any of these dials ever so slightly, and life as we know it could never have emerged. It is as though the universe has been crafted with meticulous care, a result not of randomness, but of intent. Now, some might interject, surely the universe appears fine-tuned, but could this not simply be a matter of chance? After all, with an untold number of combinations, one was bound to permit life, wasn't it? This brings us to a common counterpoint, that the fine-tuning we observe is purely accidental. The multiverse theory suggests there may be countless, even infinite universes, and by sheer probability, we find ourselves in the one suited for life. But this notion, while undeniably imaginative, rests on slender evidence. No eyes have glimpsed these supposed other universes, and no test exists to confirm them. Indeed, one might argue that the multiverse theory is little more than an attempt to sidestep the implications of fine-tuning. It's akin to saying if we roll the dice enough times, sooner or later, we'll get the desired result. But here lies the issue. Such a response is speculative, and it does not satisfy the deeper question, the true question. Why does anything exist at all? Suppose there are other universes. Why are there any in the first place? What set the stage for their existence? The Bible offers a different answer. It asserts that our universe is not the product of chaotic forces, but of a creator who formed it with purpose and design. Psalm 19 tells us, "The heavens declare the glory of God, the skies proclaim the work of his hands." This finely tuned universe is not happenstance. It is, so to speak, the signature of God. Still, some would ask, if the universe was designed, why does it appear imperfect? Why do we witness suffering, decay, and what some might label as nature's flaws? This is a fair question, and one the Christian worldview does not evade. Scripture teaches us that the world was indeed crafted by God, but has since fallen from its original grace due to humanity's rebellion. Sin ushered in decay and brokenness. Thus, we see the hallmarks of design, but we also glimpse its distortion. A skeptic might argue that imperfection disproves design altogether. But consider, design does not always imply perfection in its current state. Should you stumble upon an old, broken watch on a deserted shore, would you conclude it had no designer simply because it no longer ticks? You would likely recognize it as a crafted thing, though weathered. Likewise, the universe still reflects its creator, even in its flawed state. Another common objection is the anthropic principle, which states, of course the universe seems fine-tuned for life, because if it weren't, we wouldn't be here to observe it. Imagine, if you will, standing before a firing squad, and every single bullet inexplicably misses you. While it is true you wouldn't be alive to wonder had the shots landed, this observation hardly explains why they missed. Similarly, our presence in a fine-tuned universe does not negate the need for an explanation. So, what then is more plausible? That the universe arose by random chance, or that it points to a designer? Allow me to offer one final counterpoint from the naturalistic perspective. Some propose that one day we may uncover a new law of physics explaining precisely why the universe is as it is. They hold out hope for a theory of everything, a natural law that would render the universe's fine-tuning inevitable rather than coincidental or intentional. But until such a law is discovered, this is pure conjecture. And even if such a law were found, we are left with yet another question. Why does that law exist? Again, we encounter the same timeless mystery. What is the cause of all causes? And so, where does this leave us? The universe's fine-tuning, the delicate interplay of forces, the awe of creation, beckons us to consider something beyond ourselves, something beyond the material. It suggests a creator who not only designed the universe with care, but also endowed it with meaning and purpose. According to the Christian perspective, this creator is not distant or detached, but personal, relational, and profoundly invested in his creation. Indeed, he stepped into our world in the person of Jesus Christ, offering hope, not merely for this life, but for the life to come. Thank you for walking this path of thought with me today. I encourage you to continue seeking, questioning, and pondering. For those who truly seek may find themselves drawn toward the one who designed it all. May God bless you on this journey.